Discover the world of dark tourism. Must-visit destinations for 2025. Have you ever been drawn to the eerie silence of abandoned places, or felt a strange pull towards sites of historical tragedy and mystery? There's a name for this curiosity. It's called dark tourism. And today, we're taking you on a chilling journey to some of the most intriguing destinations you need to visit in 2025. These are not your typical holiday spots. They are places steeped in history, mystery, and sometimes heartbreak. But within their shadows lie stories begging to be uncovered. So, dim the lights, lean in close, and prepare yourself for an adventure unlike any other. Be sure to stay with us until the very end. You won't want to miss the final, most haunting destination on our list. Dark tourism is a curious and often misunderstood kind of travel. It's the exploration of places tied to tragedy, disaster, or mystery, a realm where history and the macabre intersect. But why are we so drawn to these somber stories and sights? The answer is deeply rooted in our humanity. Dark tourism offers a chance to confront the darker facets of history and, in doing so, gain a better understanding of ourselves. It allows us to walk among the ruins and remnants of times that shaped the world, to connect with forgotten stories, and to come face to face with the resilience of the human spirit under extraordinary circumstances. In this video, we'll explore destinations that embody this surreal intersection of history and enigma. From abandoned towns overrun by nature to sites haunted by unresolved mysteries, these places are as thought-provoking as they are spine-chilling. Before we dive into the list, it's important to approach dark tourism ethically. These are not just sites for thrills or ghost stories. They are often places of deep pain and remembrance. It's crucial to visit respectfully, allowing the narratives of those who came before us to breathe. Dark tourism offers an opportunity to reflect, to understand, and to connect with history in ways that textbooks often can't. Each stop on this list is a portal into the past, waiting to share its secrets with those who will listen. Now, let's begin our journey to the destinations that will leave you in awe, unsettled, and yearning for more. Our first stop takes us to a ghost town where time itself seems frozen. Imagine streets once alive with bustling markets and children's laughter, now eerily silent and void of life. One such haunting destination is Pripyat in Ukraine, a city once vibrant with life, now a desolate shadow frozen in the wake of the Chernobyl disaster. Every crumbling structure tells its own story, an abandoned playground overgrown with weeds, rusting Ferris wheels that never spun again. These ghost towns remind us of how fragile our presence is, and how, with time, nature reclaims everything. Next, we venture into abandoned factories that stand as skeletal reminders of industry long gone. Take, for example, the Hashima Island coal mine in Japan, known as Battleship Island. Once a thriving mining community, it now lies deserted, its towering structures overrun by the elements. Walking these halls is like stepping into another era. The echoes of clanging machinery and the whispers of the workers who once toiled there seem to linger, waiting for someone, anyone, to listen. Then, there are the places where nature has slowly reclaimed what humanity abandoned, creating an eerie yet beautiful tableau. Kolmanskop, a former diamond mining town in Namibia, is a perfect example. Here, houses rustle under waves of shifting sand, offering a stark yet stunning testament to the passage of time. In these locations, the silence speaks volumes. They're not just abandoned, they are stories etched in decay. From battlefields to concentration camps, sites of war's devastation hold an undeniable weight. One such place is Auschwitz-Birkenau in Poland, a sobering reminder of humanity at its darkest. Here, crumbling barracks and solemn memorials bear witness to atrocities that must never be forgotten. These sites don't just ask us to look, they demand we reflect. They are stark reminders of what was and what must never be again. Let us next visit disaster zones, places irreparably scarred by nature or human error. Think of Pompeii in Italy, where the ancient city was engulfed by the fury of Mount Vesuvius. The ghostly casts of its inhabitants still bear silent testimony to the tragic end that befell them. Another chilling example is Hurricane Katrina's aftermath in the lower Ninth Ward of New Orleans, a poignant juxtaposition of resilience and devastation. These sites remind us of nature's power and our vulnerability. Finally, we pause at memorials dedicated to the memory of past horrors. The killing fields in Cambodia and the attached Genocide Museum tell stories too devastating to ignore. Visiting these harrowing locations is not about morbid fascination, but about bearing witness and honoring the lives lost. Some dark tourism sites are alluring for the unresolved questions they pose. Take, for example, the Dyatlov Pass in Russia, where the mysterious deaths of 9 hikers in 1959 have spawned decades of speculation. To this day, theories range from avalanches to extraterrestrial interference. As you stand in this remote, snow-laden area, you can't help but wonder, what really happened here? Next, we visit places that exist on the razor's edge of reality and myth. Among them is Bran Castle in Romania, famous for its ties to Dracula lore. Though rooted in fiction, its dark halls and mist-covered grounds feel steeped in an otherworldly energy. These settings blur the line between history and imagination, offering visitors a chance to explore their own fears and fascinations. Finally, there are supernatural hotspots, destinations where the veil between the living and the dead seems unusually thin. For instance, the Tower of London has a reputation for ghostly sightings, its long history of royal intrigue and execution giving birth to chilling tales of restless spirits. You might not believe in ghosts, but step foot onto these haunted grounds, and you'll begin questioning everything. So, what's it actually like to visit these destinations? For many, the most overwhelming aspect is the atmosphere itself. It's as though the air is heavier, the silence louder, and the shadows just a little darker. Every site carries its own ambience. Where one might chill you with its eerie emptiness, another may feel heartbreakingly somber, filled with the quiet reverence of its visitors. Yet these places also hold incredible cultural significance. They tell us stories of resilience, resistance, and remembrance. By visiting, you connect with something much larger than yourself, a profound and humbling experience unlike any other. If today's journey has inspired you to explore these sites for yourself, there are some critical things to know before you go. Do your research. Every destination has its own rules, etiquette, and historical background. Knowing them is key to a meaningful visit. Timing is important. Some destinations are best visited during specific months or seasons. For example, ghost towns are most accessible when weather conditions are favorable. Respect is paramount. Always be mindful of the communities, histories, and lives impacted by these locations. Before embarking on your adventure, consider whether a guided tour would deepen your understanding or if self-guided exploration is more your style. And don't forget, proper footwear and a flashlight can go a long way. And now, we reveal our final destination, a must-visit for 2025. It's Aokigahara Forest in Japan, known as the Sea of Trees. This dense forest lies in the shadow of Mount Fuji and is infamous as a site of sorrow and mystery. The forest is eerily silent, its thick canopy muffling even the lightest sounds. Legends surround Aokigahara, from tales of wandering spirits to unsettling myths of getting lost and never returning. Despite its dark reputation, it's also breathtakingly beautiful, a stark juxtaposition that leaves visitors both awestruck and introspective. Dark tourism isn't about thrill-seeking, it's about connection. It's stepping beyond the ordinary and venturing into the shadowed corners of history to uncover stories both harrowing and humbling. These places invite us to confront the fragility of humanity, to bear witness, and to understand what time and tragedy have left behind. So, where will your dark tourism journey take you in 2025? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more immersive explorations into the spine-chilling, mysterious, and thought-provoking. Until next time, travelers, stay curious.